Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF, folks. Let's make it a great one. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Love coming out of you makes you happy. The whole world can love you, but that is not the love that will make you happy. What will make you happy is to share the love you have inside of you. That is the love that will make the difference. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 121, NASDAQ up 33, S&P's up 15, gold contract down $31, trading at $1,355 an ounce. Silver up 53 cents at $22.12 an ounce. Platinum down 22 at $1,457 an ounce. Copper flat at $3.31 a pound. Light sweet crude up to 89 cents, trading at 96.05. Bonds down 1.5 at 143.30. King dollar up 658 ticks at $84.38. Euro down 50 at 128, and the yen is out there at 103.15. Check that out, folks. 103.15. That's amazing. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You're up $15.50. We did 781 million shares. We turn around, we put this on a weekly basis here. What you're going to have, folks, is this is a wide price spread week. No two ways about it. S&P went from 1626 to 1667. If we do go to the SPY, we take a look at the SPY and do the correlation. The daily had 118 million. The weekly, when you take a look at the weekly, bottom line is that we had a 500 billion. Now, you've taken out a swing point that had 900. Okay, so you have 400 less, but the bottom line, you are at a higher high. That means you can get higher. Dow Industrials, we take a look at the Dow Industrials. What the Dow did, up 121 points. We're at 15,353. Same setup in the Dow. Lighter volume, but that's quite a price spread that we have up there. It's a $300 price spread. NASDAQ Composite. You go to the Composite. We take a look at the Composite. Composite was up $33 today. We did 1.8 billion versus 1.9. That's on the daily. We take a look at this and we put the 3 Qs up, the NDX 100. Inside the 3 Qs, we did 29 million out here. And that, bottom line, you have a higher high. It is anemic. When we're talking anemic on a weekly basis, we did 149 million versus over that high of 236 million. Gold contract. Gold on a Friday, folks, is not a good scene when it's going downtown. This is what we have. So the high volume low that was established in April, that's 1321. We're going after the 1321. What you had is this. You had the acceleration down to 1321 April 17th. You had basically a counter trend bounce that got up to 1484, and now you're barreling back into that level. And this is dangerous. The reason it's dangerous that it can break is that we stopped right before it. And when you're stopping right before a low, folks, it's dangerous. It means it's building cause to basically break that low. Many of the actual equities have. If we look at the XAU, which is the Gold Bugs Index, Gold Bugs Index was down $3 today. You're under the April 16th low, which was 98.42. If we go to the XA is the Philadelphia Gold and Silver Index. The Gold Bugs Index is also under it in a big way. That's problematic for the market in a big way, meaning all those equities. Bond market. We go over to take a look at the bond market. We have with bonds out here. 30-year bond today went from a price point of 145.17, comes down to 143. You did 400,000 contracts. Now, bonds are building cause, however, to get to higher price. What we had is this. We came down on Tuesday. We got down to a price point of this 143.16. Volume contracted. It was contracting as it was going into a sign of strength that was out there, that was left out there from March. What do we have today? You basically back down. Now, we backed down with 435,000, but what we were backing into is over 500,000. If we go take a look at the silver contract out here, we have with silver, SIN3. What you're going to see with silver is that silver is not only, in fact, silver, this close here is the worst close we had in probably a couple of years. because we closed out at 22.14, and the last close, the lowest close was 23.67. So silver's also in some big trouble here, because what you have here now with silver is this. On Monday morning, folks, okay, if this thing busts with volume, that would be a very large ABC structure down. The A point is 28 on this. The B point is 21. So you're talking about $7, and you're talking then you're talking about a $18 price point on silver, which is pretty intense. We go over to the banking structure. We take a look at the XLF. What we have inside the XLF is this. XLF is trading at $19.95. That, on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, yes, it's dying on the vine, but you know what? Bottom line, this market does continue to march higher. The oil contract, we take a look at oil. What we have with oil out here is this. The oil contract itself, so the oil contract was up 82 cents today, only on 174,000 contracts. So what you have there is this. You're coming up to basically ICE. ICE is resistance. It's been in a trading range, and the bottom of that trading range is 85. The top of that range out here is 97. You know, I suspect that you're going to see oil back off slightly. Gasoline out here today, what was really interesting is that, you know, with the holiday, Memorial Day coming up right around the corner, the bottom line is that they are pumping gasoline up. The gasoline actually went up a penny and a half. So wholesale non-leaded gasoline right now, folks, is $2.90. And the way that's set up right now, that looks like that it is going to, let me just pull this up for a second. It looks that, oh yeah, well, okay, so gas is not that bad. We're not going to get hammered that bad on gas. Gas can get up to about $2.97. $2.97 wholesale, that would be. We go take a look at Big Blue. Why Big Blue? Because Big Blue, folks, IBM hasn't been able to basically get into the gap. Now, it got into the gap today and stayed in the gap. When IBM had come out with their numbers, it had gapped down dramatically. It went from a price point of 210 all the way down to 187, had volume on the way down. As we're going back up, today it got into the gap and held the gap, meaning that we're at 208.44, so that's saying Big Blue is going to go test the 210 area. Procter & Gamble, we go take a look at Procter & Gamble. Why Procter & Gamble? Because that also had come off the highs with big sellers. Procter & Gamble today just couldn't handle it. Procter & Gamble is trading at 80. That looks like it wants to basically get down to that 75 level. We go take a look at GE. GE is another equity that came off the highs, came off those highs with volume, coming up and filling it with lighter volume. Now, we were talking about the dry shippers. So let's go take a look at EGLE. The dry shippers yesterday, folks, had an extraordinary move on the way up. So the question in the den is that where would you be buying Eagle? EGLE. You know, Eagle took off yesterday from a price point of $3.40, got all the way to $6. Now, you want to let Eagle come all the way back to $3.71. That's a long retracement. I'm telling you, let it come back. When you see an acceleration up that's that fast, patience is the name of the game, folks. Some of the high-volume stocks, yet in a low-volume market. Microsoft was up 79. Microsoft's got some juice underneath. The Cisco is up another 33. J.P. Morgan Chase. So J.P. Morgan Chase, Jamie Dimon is going to be right in Tampa, actually right down the road from us, coming this Monday and Tuesday, folks, because that's where they're having their board meeting. And J.P. Morgan Chase got over its swing point today of 50.77. So the way J.P. Morgan Chase is set up right now, let me just bring this back. Okay, so J.P. Morgan Chase is going after its 2007 highs. We are at $52.30, and 53.10 is game. There's no doubt about it. That is game. Took about 8 years to get back there, but that absolutely is game. We go to American Express, AXP. We take a look at American Express because inside the XLE now, folks, the XLF rather, American Express is one of the largest weighting structures. So American Express up $1.09 today, trading out at $73. And the way American Express is set up on a monthly basis is that she just overtook the 2007 highs also. You stay right there, folks. We're going to be coming right back. We got a great guest for you. We're going to get you healthy. We're going to keep you healthy, wealthy, and wise. We had the Dow finish up about 121. Nasdaq up 33. S&P's up 15. Gold down 31 bucks. Platinum off 25. Light sweet crude up 90. Bonds off 1.5. We're going to be right back, folks.